well, I guess my piggy skin stereotypes video kinda blew up. Not on the internet or anything, but like for my channel. I mean, I don't get 150 views that often, but Alright, I'll just do the disclaimer like I did last time. Stereotypes don't mean everyone. If you use a specific perk in this game, that doesn't mean you're that person, especially if you have a negative stereotype. That just means that some people who think like me might think you're like that. Don't let these stereotypes go off as some sort of guideline. Just let them go off as a little bit of a warning. Just expect people to be this way, but don't call them out for it. That's the last thing you want to do. Call them out for something they're probably not. This stereotypes video is going to be a little over-exaggerated, so yeah, let's do it. This person is one of two people. The first person is going to be most players in Murder Mystery 2. They're probably new to the game and don't know much about the game, and because they can't really be that successful, they're stuck with stock because they don't have enough coins to buy new things. The next person is someone who's reliant enough on the stuff they already have and know that just because you can buy other stuff doesn't mean you should. They can already be enough of a successful murderer in Murder Mystery 2 with just the footsteps because they know it's reliant enough for them, and they don't need to buy something else because, well, like I said before, this is already good enough for them. This perk is sometimes considered to be a huge crutch, since the main upside of it is the faster throwing speed, so some people say that if you're using this, you can't aim normally with your normal throws. But I've grown to know something about this perk that's really special that'll really affect its stereotype, and that is that this is only good for PC players. Don't believe me? Well, get this. So on the mobile version of Murder Mystery 2, there's a button on your screen when you're the murderer to throw your knife. If you tap the button, you throw your knife. However, if you hold down the button, you get to hold your knife in your hand, and only after you release it is when the knife gets thrown. However, on the PC version of Murder Mystery 2, if you right-click, you automatically throw your knife, as that's what's supposed to happen. But you cannot hold down right-click to hold your knife in the air, and only release to release it, which is really weird, which gives some mobile players quite an advantage. Believe me, it's affected me a lot. So this is only good for PC players, but, I mean, PC players already have enough of an advantage for just, being on PC in general. So this person probably can't aim if they're using this. Alright, so the music stopped and the screen just kind of went to black. What happens now? Well, it says here that, I don't know, I guess this person, I don't know. This person's kind of, I don't know, dark, gritty, I guess, maybe? I don't know, maybe they just want to? I don't know, kind of edgy, I don't know, wait, what's that? Wait, no, not now, please, no, oh god, so basically they use it because they're edgy, or they want to be, and they don't use it because they're shut up! Okay, so, oh my god, I don't even know what came over there, so pretty much this person doesn't use it because of what it actually does, they just use it because of its name and its icon, that's kind of the joke. I guess they're kind of the E word, I should consider it as, because I'm not gonna say it again. Oh god, not again. Alright, so it's also kind of annoying to die to them, I guess. I don't know why, it's just the feeling of just no noise coming from your death is kind of annoying. I don't know, next stereotype. This is the worst perk in the game from the way I see it. Maybe I'll give a little more details. The person using this, if they don't already know it's a really, really bad perk, they're probably using it because they think it's super good, thinking that they'll be able to get so many kills by fooling all the players to think they're the sheriff, but unless if the real sheriff doesn't know they're the sheriff, then this perk just really sucks. Here, just watch the gameplay and you'll really understand how bad it is. It honestly just explains itself.
Do you take me for a foolish grapefruit?
Yes.
Haha, it is you who is the foolish grapefruit.
speed starts slowly, but gets faster each minute after you hear this signal.
So originally, I was going to call this perk the second worst perk in the game for a couple of reasons. The first reason being that you need to have your knife out in order for it to take effect, and two, it's only a slight speed boost of 10%, which at first I didn't know it was that much. Yeah, I didn't realize that. Now I realize that the person who uses this isn't just clueless, there's someone who's just bad at playing Murderer in general. They have to use this perk because they're not slow enough and can't take enough skill of their own to be able to actually get kills enough. So they just use this perk because it's quick and easy to get kills with it. So I don't really like this person when they're in my server. I haven't seen a lot of people use it, which is good, I guess. And I was going to give it the mobility tool stereotype until I realized that this is always in effect. As long as you have your knife out, you always get that speed boost. And 10% is actually a lot more than I thought. So yeah, if you're in a public server, don't use this. It's honestly just better for the community if you just don't use it. And want to know the scariest part about it? This isn't even the worst stereotype in this video. Unlike Haste, this is a good perk, and I really think it's very lethal. It's a good mobility tool to flee from your enemies in case they have too much power over you. Or, in other words, getting the hell out of there! But in all seriousness, I really do think that this perk is way, way better than Haste. It's a really good perk to use, it's honestly pretty respectable, you don't need your knife out, and it's not permanent. As a matter of fact, the speed boost using this perk is 40% better than the one in Haste. So, yeah, use it. Don't use Haste, use this, especially in public server. The person using the trap perk is probably one of two people. The first person being one of those people in Piggy who will probably, although not be very good at the game, are very smart when it comes to one specific thing: trap placement. They're the kind of people in house to place a black hole trap at the very middle of the plank, and they actually have really, really good technique when it comes to placing traps in really cheeky spots. They'll use this information and this skill towards Murder Mystery 2, along with the fact that no one else except the murderer can see where the traps are, and they can only see them when they finally get caught in them. Next is the other guy who uses the trap perk. They'll probably place the traps always, and I mean always, right on the gun the second they kill the sheriff, and they're really unfun to play with, honestly. It's okay if you place the trap directly on the gun and then go after someone else, and then after you see someone try to get the gun, you go back in there and kill them. That's okay, but at least don't be toxic about it in the chat.
Oh, let me guess. The person using this is so bad that they use it because they can't actually play the game well, so they use it because they're trash. The creators should definitely nerf it.
No, you idiot. That wouldn't be the stereotype at all. What the stereotype is most likely going to be is that this person uses it because they're trying to make good use of it. It's too underpowered, and it isn't even good. It's way too underpowered, and I personally think that it should definitely be buffed. I use this perk religiously, and I think that it should totally be buffed. I can barely get any kills with it, despite the fact that I win 90% of the time when I use this stupid crutch in the first place. The creator has to buff this now.
Alright, everyone shut up, okay? That's not the stereotype at all. The actual stereotype for this is that this person gets into a very common situation as murderer, and that is not knowing where the last person is, and there being very few time left in the round. So they use this perk to locate the last person, and they're able to kill them. Obviously, this also happens to me, but I don't play Murder Mystery 2 that often, so I'm not very good at getting coins, so I don't really have this perk. Why do you think I'm using someone else's footage? Alright, before I get to the stereotype, I want to say 3 things first. 1, there's a reason why I put this at the end of the video. 2, there's a reason why I said Haste is not the worst perk in the game. And 3, there is a reason why stereotypes do not mean everyone, and that I had to state that because some people are probably going to go into the comment section and complain on how they use the ghost perk and they're not that specific stereotype, or just any other perk in this video. Well, I mean, if they are saying that in the comment section in the first place, then they're probably that person. I don't know. Alright, here's the stereotype. This person's a jerk. They enjoy sucking the fun out of other people for their own entertainment and do not feel bad about it at all. Now, some of you watching this video may associate the people who use the ghost perk with trolls, right? Since that's kind of what a troll is. But I've come to realize that these people are worse than trolls. Yeah, not only are they really annoying people in this game, they're actually really annoying people in real life. That's right, they're the type of people who are 8-year-olds and still play Fortnite 24/7, trying to seem cool and still trying to make it seem like a relevant game. Seriously, Fortnite is not a relevant game anymore. Just stop trying. But you know what? No, not everyone uses this perk. And no, the people who use this perk are not always bad. But if you're going to the comment section right now to complain to me on how you're not that person when you use the ghost perk, you actually probably are that person, to be honest. But still, back on topic, no, not everyone is like this. In fact, one of my bestest friends who helps me with videos, Fantastic, uses this perk. And I'll be honest, when he kills me out of freaking nowhere during our 1v1s with this perk, I get pretty pissed, you know? He just comes out of literally nowhere and annihilates me. And I kind of have no control over it. I kind of hate it when he kills me. But do I hate him? No. Do I hate him when he uses this perk? No. But do I hate this perk? Yeah, I hate it. If you use this perk, you're probably the type of person to, well, you know, I already explained the stereotype, but I think you get the idea. Oh god, this video just took way too long to make. It didn't take as long as Piggy Skin Stereotypes, but that's not really an exception. This video was really difficult to make and was, I think, more difficult to make than Piggy Skin Stereotypes. Maybe not the footage or recordings or anything, probably just like the lighting for the thumbnails and, well, just the thumbnail in general. Seriously, the thumbnail actually took forever to make, so I really hope you guys enjoyed that. So, shoutouts to my friends Fantastic and Crispy for helping me get footage. Also shoutouts to the people in the links section in the description. There's gonna be a bunch of people with their channels linked. They're the people who helped me get footage for most of the perks that I didn't own. Most of them gave me permission to use their footage. Some people didn't give me permission, but they didn't say no, so I'm using it anyway. Of course, if one of you guys are watching this and want me to remove that part of the video, I will. I'll probably edit the video in some way. Maybe, probably, I don't know. Oh yeah, and huge shoutouts to Soundsmith, one of my favorite YouTubers, for coming up with the idea of stereotypes and is inspiring me to make these videos. So, yeah, without further ado, roll credits. Really quick editor's note here. I just want to let you guys know there's going to be a pinned comment in this video by me asking you guys what stereotypes video you guys want to see next. Please reply with your own reply on what Roblox Stereotypes video you guys want to see next. If someone already replied with the stereotypes video you want, just like their comment because I will be seeing which comment is the most liked in those replies. You cannot submit a suggestion outside of the replies, so please do let me know what stereotypes video you guys want to see. One per person, please. And the stereotype suggestion with the most likes will be the next stereotypes video. Also, really quick here, I just want to say, please subscribe. We're very close to 200 subscribers. As much as I hate to ask, please do subscribe. We're very close. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. We have unfinished business to take care of.